Hey, awesomes. I'm Jen with The Bold Thing, and I am here for another monthly intention setting. As you may have noticed, I offer my intention setting around the new moon. Why? I have found that while we have this westernized calendar that we do have to adhere to some degree, living in a Western world, energetically, the work that I enjoy doing with my clients, my coaching clients, yoga clients, whatever work we're doing, I have found that when we do attune ourselves more to the rhythm of what's around us, the sun, the moon, the seasons, and all of that, we just work more with the flow of everything around us, which means we work smarter and not harder. And I think we're all ready for that. So why set the intention for the month during the new moon energy? If you did not know this, during the new moon, and it's not just one night, there's cool apps where you can see what percentage the moon is actually at. So we're really going to be getting, we're already feeling it, right? There's no black and white cutoffs, but the new moon energy is really going to be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday into Monday, and just kind of spilling into, the rest of the week as it ebbs and flows. And so with a new moon, there is no moon in the sky. The sky is black. And that is symbolic of a clean slate, of a blank slate. And so if you imagine if you're an artist and you have this blank canvas and you're going to start painting, drawing, whatever it is, that is a time to set the intention. What do I want on this canvas? By the time it all comes to fruition, what are my intentions here? So that is why we do it with the new moon. And the energy around is just really ripe for that new moon intention setting. If you did not know this, we are also gearing up for a total solar eclipse, same time as the new moon. And so how does the eclipse add to it? Eclipses are symbolic of doors closing, doors opening, clarity, really shaking stuff up. Some of you might have been feeling this approaching for a while. We had a lunar eclipse on the full moon, and we have been in between eclipse space from then until this new moon. So if you have been feeling lack of clarity, that is going to be, I hope, unfuzzing itself for you. So we've got those two things going on. So why they're cool together is we've got this clarity coming, this door closing, door opening, and we can take that into our intention setting for this calendar cycle with the moon, this lunar cycle. And so how can we best utilize this particular energy to rock out our intentions during this cycle? I have got about 5 offerings for you. And I'm a coach, I'm a yoga teacher, so I'm kind of bringing these offerings through the lenses in which I feel it's best going to support me and those that I'm working with. So the invitation is always to take what's going to work for you and leave what is not. So first invitation, as you are getting clear and looking at your intentions, take a moment to acknowledge the shifts and the growth since May 2020. Why? We are completing an energy pattern that has been going this whole time. So give yourself a moment. Maybe you pause, maybe you write this practice down, but invite yourself to rewind back to May of 2020. And maybe you just sit there and get present to who you've been and who you've turned into through this time. What you've done, what shifted. Get present to how that's gone. Offering 2. What has become clear to you or is becoming more clear? What has become clear to you or is becoming more clear? And again, pause that. Go into this deeper in the moment or come back to it. 3. What is ready to manifest with the seeds you've been sowing? What is ready to manifest with the seeds you have been sowing. Doesn't matter how. Leave that out right now. We're not engaging that linear thinking mind. We are just imagining, daydreaming, playing, creating, having fun. Consider looking a layer or more below what you are easily seeing on the surface. Rule of thumb with transformation, it's never usually the thing here, it's the thing here or here or here. So go one layer below. Imagine you're peeling it back. Eclipses and all the energy we're in now too, especially with Neptune and stuff, it's very much about lifting the veil. 4, allow your heart and intuition to guide you. What do you get? What gets you out of your head? We don't want you being guided from here. We want you to be guiding from here and here. Head comes into play more when it's logistics. For me, it might be sitting here, putting my feet on the floor, removing the flesh from my sits bones and feeling the earth below me, maybe feeling the earth below my back, maybe breathing into my heart space, maybe meditation, maybe walking in nature, maybe being barefoot, restorative yoga, breath work. What grounds you? What gets you into your body? If you don't know, now is a great time to try some things out and practice. There's a lot of invitations out there. And ultimately, we've got to pick the ones that are going to work the best for us. At the time, they're going to work the best for us. It doesn't always stay the same. All right, 5. Are there any conversations to have with yourself, with others? This is a time to have those. And I want to invite you to remember to get into the space where you can come from love, from kindness. We don't want to have these conversations with self and others where it's literally the laundry list of every little thing that didn't work and then we attack. Get clear on that. Get complete on that. If you don't know how to do that, reach out. I'm happy to help. I can do a one-off session with you and I can offer you some really cool tools that you can take and keep with you forever to get you clear, to get you complete. Then go and have that conversation from love, from kindness. Love begets love. And the last few things I want to throw in here at the end is allow. This is not the time to force anything. It's not the time to power through. It's the time to allow for it. Another thing I want to say is during these times of new moon and of solar eclipse, fatigue is normal. Allow for rest. Don't question it. If you need to know why, I'm telling you why. It's very normal to feel tired and to need more rest. So my loves, with all that I shared, please be mindful that this is all connected to what are your intentions. And so from now until our next full moon, which is going to be on Saturday the 18th, our energy is slowly ramping up and we are slowly going to be getting more into being in action. But remember, right now, it's that new moon, it's that solar eclipse. We want to let clarity happen. We want to set the intentions. We want to work on some of the offerings that I made. Some of your other amazing support people have great stuff out there. And then we are going to be looking at who we get to be and what we need to do to bring these intentions to fruition as much as possible. And then when the full moon happens, we release it all. We celebrate how amazing that was. And as always, for the full moon, I've got the visualization that I offer that night and I record it so you don't have to be there. We will set intention. We will practice breath work. There will be music. There will be guided visualization with lots of imagery, space for your own imagination, space to process. And we have space where that's a paid event. There's free space to talk about that theme at my monthly Moon Sparks on that Wednesday before on the 15th. I hope to see you at one of them. I hope to see you at both of them. If you are seeking a space to chat about this type of stuff, write about it. My online membership community called the Metamorphosis Collective is going. So I hope to see you in there too, where we can talk about some of these things that are going on. I'm Jen with the Bull Thing, and this is something I share monthly under Metamorphosis, which is pretty much all things not coaching. Namaste.